Good early season game. Credit to Kent State. They got a really good team. We knew that. Our guys are bummed out, but it's we've told our guys that we have a lot of opportunities. Tonight was a great opportunity. And in the big picture, it's about performance. How do we perform in order to, get where we want to get, come March. So, could have went either way. I like how hard our guys played. I look at the box score with Brian and Allen going 10 for 33 and 1 for 15 from 3. I'm not sure how we forced overtime. Brian's certainly a guy that we want taking shots, and we believe in him, and we'll get that right. And there were some good things. We took care of the ball. We were worried about that. I thought our defense was pretty good, and we just didn't get it done. But I think it was a high level, pretty good early season basketball game.
Looks we were trying to get in the last end of regulation, the last couple.
Yeah, we got the ball to Fobbs, and if we're going to get beat, we want to get beat with the ball in his hands. We went to Allen a little bit after that. Thought he was decent getting some drives. We did a good job of getting to the foul line tonight and making free throws. Our defensive numbers were decent. I thought we ran around a little bit late and weren't in gaps and got out of stances. A couple times we had them down and we weren't able to close the door. Hopefully that's something we learned from. But I said, we only took Brian out 23 seconds. So he's got to be tired. That probably had something to do with it. But like I said, he's a guy that we believe in. And he's a good player. And he works hard. So we're going to try to ride him.
Would you say Pippen was the most impactful player in the floor?
Yeah. He had good numbers. I'm looking at it here. He hard covered because he puts it down. He made a really tough shot. I thought on that one stuck out me on Dennis. He made going left, a little runner in the lane. They're good. They got a good. We knew there was a good team. We've tried to schedule aggressively. I told you I thought they were good enough to win our league, and I think we will be if we continue to get better and get healthy and stay healthy.
Kind of look at the offense over the last 8-9 minutes or so. I think the three-pointer at the buzzer was the first big field goal since about the 350 mark. A little disappointment there, or do you look at some of the good here with 8 free throws, 9 turnovers?
Yeah, I mean, certainly no moral victories. We got to go back and look, but we got shots. Here's the one thing we did. We didn't really turn the ball over. We had one to start the overtime. Brian turned one over, but I thought we got shots. I thought we got fouled. We didn't make them. This is we're going to shoot the ball more from the perimeter. Today was Sanders' first game. He didn't play well. That hurt us because I think eventually against good team we need a little bit of that inside out. I thought Dennis obviously did what Dennis does, and pretty happy with Charles. He's going to be a good player for us. I was pretty happy at one point, high level game. We were riding Jason and Charles out there for a lot of minutes, and that's only going to help us later on.
I was just going to mention that. This almost like a conference-type feel game early in the season, and then with what you have ahead of you next week, it's got to be a good experience for Charles going into when you get to conference season.
Yeah, I mean, that's the hope of, behind playing a tough schedule. We told our guys we have great opportunities. Now, we had one tonight. How did we perform? We got to look at that and see where we got to get better. Thursday night, we got another great opportunity. But we got to make sure we play in the right way and getting better. And I think we are. I said, now with that said, if we shoot the ball that poorly, and Kent had something to do with that, but Brian's a guy that can make tough shots, and he will.
What about Gray?
Yeah, if I probably should have played him a little bit. Probably should have played him a little bit more. I thought they were hurting us. We didn't start out great defensively, and I thought Dennis and Charles were giving us some good minutes up front, and we obviously were riding Allen and Brian on the other end of the floor. So, Juwan's going to be a good player for us. He is a good player for us.
There's the lack of the depth in the backcourt due to injuries and whatever.
Yeah, I think when we get, like I said, we're hopefully
get. Fobbs tonight a little bit too.
Yeah, we got it right now. We got eight. That old show 8 is enough. 8 is enough, and then we're going to eventually get Nick back, hopefully sooner rather than later. And if we can stay healthy, that's enough guys.
Pat, what did it mean for you to meet Kalen yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, it's as a parent, it's pretty impressive. That a guy could overcome those type of obstacles and play Division I basketball at a pretty high level. I think that's the thing that, that's what sports is, right? Overcoming adversity and perseverance. So, I told him, I said, we're going to try to kick your tail, but after that, I'm rooting like heck for you in Kent State, and I mean that. And a tremendous amount of respect for Rob Senderoff and his program that, like I said, they weren't hung up on whatever someone's differences were. They took them and believed in them and are working with them. So it's a pretty cool thing.
Did you have a chance to introduce your son to Caleb?
I did not. I think my guy likes the Kindle. We're hot on Disney movies right now, like Lion King and Toy Story 4. And my wife gave me this. I think the Wi-Fi was on the fritz a little bit, so we had to deal with that. That's worse than Fob's missing some threes. Let me tell you something for my wife.
How's this experience for Gibson? I mean, good game, obviously, but.
Yeah, he's going to get. I mean, look he's been back about just over a week now. He was out for a while. He's a good player. I mean, we're excited about him when we signed him. I'm no less excited about him. I mean, I'm looking at it. Here he was, his third game, 30 minutes, 18 points, 1 turnover against a 22-win club. He's a good player. I told you that he gives me a sense of calm that I haven't had at that position. I'm glad he's with us.
You kind of talked about Thompson, how his defense. Philip Winnington, he's a preseason first-team All-MAC. How do you think your guys did defending him tonight?
I thought Charles did a good job. Nakai's got to do better, and he is better than that. But I thought Charles did a good job. I thought he had a great block that was a questionable call when you look at the Jumbotron, and you get a lot of those. It's a game of possessions. It's a one possession here, there. But Charles is a good player, man. He's got a tremendous motor.
And do you think it's good that you talked about it on Friday night, Gibson and Thompson, that these are freshmen playing? Do you think playing these high levels early is really going to help them in the conference play?
We believe so. I hope so.